Hi Aries, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the second half of May 2025 or whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Aries' highest good. Thank you. So welcome back Aries if you're a returning subscriber. So happy to have you here. If you're new, welcome. We're going to open with the Light Seers Tarot today, and on the cut we have the Two of Swords with the Chariot. So not being able to see a way forward is what's coming to mind immediately. Let's shuffle the cards for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Aries energy. Bottom of the deck energy is the Magician. This is major arcana for Virgo and Gemini. This is Mercury's energy. This is someone who's actively manifesting, or at least trying their darndest to get whatever it is that they're, hoping and dreaming for, to come down here into the physical reality, right? But we saw that blindfold. So it's something that someone is missing here. They're not seeing something clearly. First cards to flip are the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, to the King of Cups. Messages for Aries, please. Nine of Wands flipped out and landed directly under the Ace of Cups. So someone who's very guarded. We have the Six of Swords coming underneath the Seven of Swords. Moving on from someone or some environment that was not on the up and up. Like Seven of Swords is a deceptive, sneaky energy. Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords hit the table in the reverse. Coming directly under that Eight of Pentacles. Now we see the Page of Wands, so that would make sense why the Page of Swords is in the reverse. Because the Page of Swords is someone who leans back and is just like watching a situation, not communicating. It's in the reverse, which to be followed by a card of communication. The Page of Wands is very lively, enthusiastic communication. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Aries, that's your home element of fire. So that's your energy, and also Leo and Sagittarius. I see somebody here who's quite guarded as far as their heart space. Because this Nine of Wands is directly under this Ace of Cups. So whether that's new love that somebody's very protective of, or like I said, their own heart space, they're very protective, probably because they've dealt with some snakes in the grass, some sneaky energy of that Seven of Swords. Let's clarify with Wild Unknown Tarot. For Aries, on the cut Aries, we have the Six of Wands. This is public recognition. This is a victory card. This is being celebrated by the public for something. On the other side, we see the Hierophant. That crow brings me right back over here to the Seven of Swords. And you see this crow here is holding a key, some sort of, like this person thinks they're getting away with something, but the spirits or the birds as represented here they saw it all, right? So like there's nothing that goes unseen, of course. This is for Aries. Clarity on this spread for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. The Lover's card is on the bottom of the deck. Major Arcana for Gemini. Clearly this is, you know, a couple. As depicted here, 2 geese, and geese mate for life. So it's about making a choice in partnership. And we're going to start clarifying this Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups for Aries, please. 4 of Swords. The Daughter of Cups, King of Cups, or Father of Cups as they call it in this deck. Same energy that we already have here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be one of those signs. You could have that anywhere in your chart. It's the energy of someone who is emotionally mature, in touch with their feelings. Might not be super expressive of it, but we do have this very lively, enthusiastic Page of Wands right under the King of Cups. So another page, Daughter of Cups is what they call it here, but it's the Page of Cups with the 4 of Swords. So after somebody is taking the time to rest, recover their own energy, heal their own heart, we see an opening to new love possibilities here of either extending a love offer or receiving one. Clarify the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords in Aries reading? The Mother of Swords. This is also known as the Queen of Swords. Look what's peeking out here. It's this disgusting 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So the 9 of Swords is someone who has a very anxious mind. They've been blocked, I think, with this 2 of Swords that's here by this Queen who's having none of the nonsense. None of it. Not even a tiny little bit. This is the no-nonsense Queen. So the 8 of Pentacles is next. This could be something to do with work. Wow, 4 of Wands is coming out. So working very hard to gain your stability here, or someone you're interacting with. Very diligently focused on gaining that stability, because the 4 of Wands is a stable home environment. It's also one of 2 marriage cards in the tarot. The Wheel of Fortune's on the bottom of the deck. So a huge turn of event energy. They're working diligently. You know, what's coming to mind is God helps those who help themselves, right? So they're doing their part in the process, the co-creating process. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Okay, we have another king. We have the King of Pentacles. They call him the Father of Pentacles in this deck. This is the king of resources, right? He has all of the monetary resources he could possibly need in order to bring through this commitment energy. We just saw the 4 of Wands. I said that was one of 2 marriage cards, right? Well, here's the other one. So the emotions are there with that King of Cups. And now, because somebody has been working very hard, there's also financial stability. We have the 9 of Wands here, which is known as the Wounded Warrior. Someone who's been through the battle. Somebody who's very protective of themselves, or perhaps a love relationship. Let's see. Clarify the 9 of Wands, please, for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, 2 twos, and the 2 of Swords hit the table in the reverse. Somebody's... Okay, listen. The Hierophant was on the bottom of the deck, but it just like slipped off to reveal the Mother of Cups or the Queen of Cups. So love is in the air, right? And this Nine of Wands is a very guarded energy. I mean, look at her face. She's having like none of that, right? She's very much like, go ahead and try me, right? Now the Two of Swords came out in the reverse, so somebody is hoping to get like unstuck or unblocked here and forge a way forward with this Two of Wands. We're about to clarify the Six of Swords next, so that would be like movement, right? Moving forward. Sorry, I have to shift to stay comfortable. Okay. Clarify the Six of Swords for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, you just got like a novel. Seriously, do we need all of these cards? I'll just take a quick look at them, but Ten of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, so it's like somebody would like to manifest that Ten of Cups, but you see the body language in the Six of Swords, like she's like hunched over. It's been very difficult, right? And that's mirrored here with this Nine of Swords that came out. So a lot of anxiety. Seven of Cups is here. So confusion. Then we see the Three of Swords, which is obviously heartbreak. You had the Four of Swords too, so it was recovering from that. Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Here's the Nine of Wands again that we literally just clarified. And the Eight of Pentacles, which is also here. Or no, that's the Seven. Seven of Pentacles. Something that has been stuck for a while. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is an energy of there's nothing you can do. You just have to wait. You have to wait for something to mature, to ripen, to grow into the point of harvest. Two aces here. There's like this huge, God, nauseating energy present here that somebody could have gotten like tied up in with this Three of Swords all wrapped up and bleeding. Seven of Cups, it's like confusing, can't see a way forward, up against so many blocks and obstacles, but like breaking through, right? Breaking through to the other side. This is literally, you have three aces. You have the Ace of Cups here, now you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Wish fulfillment, but it's been like this like holding pattern of Stuckville. It's like just been so arduous and like just like molasses in January, as they used to say. I don't know if you ever heard that one, but yeah, it's like something about this forward movement has been slow to come. The Page of Swords in the reverse, please. Thank you, Spirit. The Empress and the Father of Swords, or King of Swords. So we're clarifying the Page of Swords that's in the reverse. So somebody was leaned back long enough to gather enough information to come to a conclusion or a decision or a consensus about this feminine energy, who's clearly the divine feminine. We have Empress here, all four queens in one. Hierophant is back on the bottom of the deck. Higher level of commitment. Also, the Hierophant is a guru energy. Like, people go to that energy for wise counsel and advice. Clarify this Page of Wands, which is so excited. I mean, literally skipping. Like, when was the last time you felt like skipping? You were so happy you felt like skipping. So clarify the Page of Wands, please, for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. The Hierophant is officially out. It like toyed with us the whole time on the bottom of the deck, but here it is. Oh my gosh. No wonder they're so excited and skipping. They've finally broken free from something. We have a clean slate, fresh start of the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that would be reason to skip, reason to get excited after feeling like you're never going to get out of a holding pattern of Stuckville. Is what that, it felt like so sticky. Okay, I dig it. Let's get you a Star Code Astro card. This is for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. We have Juno, partnership. We also have square / semi-square / quincunx, tension. Whole lot of tension in the air. And we also have 8th house, mystery. This is the house of Scorpio. Let's get you an angel oracle card. This is for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. You have child. You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. And if you don't have human children, maybe that's an animal, or like it said, maybe that's your inner child who needs your love and affection and attention, and letting them know that you got this, that they're good, they don't have to worry, that kind of thing. All right, let's get a manifest success card for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, you have tree, financial growth coming to fruition, abundance, outdoor jobs, family business, and stability. You also have frame, steady income, organizing, accomplishments, art and design, home-oriented, self-employed. All right, we'll close out with my little teeny tiny decks. This is for Aries. Couple cards for Aries, please. If you like the way I read the cards, Aries, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. Super helpful to get me into the algorithm of YouTube. Thank you. We have dog, loyalty, and armor, boundaries. When we saw that come through with the 9 of Wands that showed up twice. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope something was helpful. And until next time, take it easy. Bye.